Welcome to Raw Dog Game Reviews. Well, I guess it's just going to be the Raw Dog Gaming now because I've decided that it takes a long time to finish a game, and I've got a busy schedule. So I'm starting a new segment called Raw Dog Game Impressions, or just Raw Impressions. I'm going to say Raw Impressions. So what's going to happen here is that it's going to be the same thing as my reviews, except I'm not going to finish the game. I'm gonna, play a little bit of the game, maybe a couple days worth. I don't know, see how I feel with each game, and I'm gonna give my raw impressions of the game and tell you what I think about this game on my first play. And we can also go ahead and compare this with the raw reviews that will come out, so we can see if my impressions changed and how I felt about the game changed. So I think this will be fun, and I want to make more content, and I want to have a fun time trashing on games and just talking about games. So I think we're gonna do this. So this is gonna be the raw impression. Welcome, and let's get to it.
Okay, and welcome to another First Impressions. So, today we're talking about Dragon Quest XI. Well, this isn't really First Impressions. I have to get that out of the way first. I'm already like 200 hours in. But obviously I'm 200 hours in, and I haven't finished the game yet. And it's kind of the game that I'm putting on the back burner because I have other games that I want to play and finish before this. This is already an old game, and it's already in my back burner. So I figured I'd just put this first impression out there for some content and to get my thoughts out there on the game. So, yes, I love this game. Let me tell you a little story. Back when I was younger, a lot younger, my first JRPG was Final Fantasy VII. And I fell in utter love with Final Fantasy VII. Utter love. It's my favorite game of all time, well, besides Sonic. And it influenced a lot of my life. If you watched my Final Fantasy VII review, you'll know that. The game was a heavy influence on my life. But because of that, I also kind of saw that JRPGs in my head kind of needed to be edgy, needed to have that edgelord awesomeness to it. So for some reason, because of that, I took JRPGs more seriously and really enjoyed them. But obviously, that came with the downside that when I first saw Dragon Quest, I was like, what is this childlike thing? And then I actually tried Dragon Quest. I think it was Dragon Quest 8. I don't know, I can't remember which one it is. But the Trodian costume you have in Dragon Quest 11 for the DLC, the Dragon Quest that is from, I actually played like a couple hours of that Dragon Quest a long, long time ago. So, and I said to myself, I don't like this. It's really silly. It's really kiddie. And I was like, this isn't what I want to play. But you know what? I was stupid and I was wrong because these games are amazing. I have unfortunately made myself miss out on a beautiful JRPG series that I am regretting. But I will be trying to rectify that as when they have the remake of 2, the 2.5 remake, and the 3 remake, I will definitely be getting them and playing them at some point because Dragon Quest has been so much fun and so good. I have really enjoyed it. It is so much fun. It's just one of the most enjoyable RPG experiences I've ever had. I love that it's the good old-fashioned turn system. Turn battle system. Wow, I got lost there for a second. I love that it's a turn battle system, and that is just, although it has a function that you can make it so it doesn't look like it's turn battle. Like you can run around the combat and make it look all freestyle. But I mean, it's just for looks. It is a turn battle system, so it doesn't really matter. I actually turned that off because I don't like being lied to. So I'd rather just actually look at a turn battle system. But anyway, so I love that. I love turn battles. I love the whole idea. I just get in there with it. I love grinding. It's a very grindy game, so that's why I have 200 hours of it, and it's been a lot of fun. Also, the fact that you can dual wield. Like every character can basically dual wield weapons, and that's my team. My team is just dual wield weapons everywhere. I love it. I saw the knife wielder in the cutscene was dual wielding knives, and I was like, oh, his name is Eric. So I saw him, and I was like, yo, you could dual wield? So I found it in his skill board that dual wield, and I was like, huh. And then when I bought it, it was like you could dual wield knives. But then when I looked at the skill closer, it was like you could dual wield any two weapons that are the same. And I was like, wait a second, does that mean I could dual wield swords? And then I gave him swords, and it worked. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, wait, can I put that on the main character? So I found that he has dual wielding, and I was like, yes, I could dual wield swords. The main character, 2 swords, that's my thing, that's my jam. And yes, I love this game. So I really love it. I mean, I'm a JRPG junkie already, and I love grindy games. I love sitting there with the grind. It's been nothing but an enjoyable experience. I love it. I don't really understand what the point of the bank is. I heard people saying that in harder modes it's more important. I haven't died once, so apparently when you die you lose half your money, and the bank is really important for that. I haven't died once, so I never really saw the point of the bank. But I mean, I guess also because I kind of over level. But anyway, yeah, the rest of the game is really good, though. I mean, I've really enjoyed the whole, like I said, the whole dual wield. I've enjoyed the whole party aspect of it. The game is just really fun. I like how like putting the party together and putting different parties together and seeing what the different characters can do together. The different like team up attacks. I love how it functions. I love that they have team up attacks. I do kind of dislike how finicky and how random pepping up is. I wish there was kind of like a thing I could do to auto pep up, but I mean like the hero has an auto pep up. I get that. I haven't actually bought it yet in the skill tree, but I mean, like, I wish every character could do that. It makes more sense and more awesome. But I mean, whatever. It's not a big deal. Maybe they can by the end. I'm not there yet. I also think the skill trees are a little weird. Like the skill trees don't seem good for all the characters, but it's okay. Like one of the I'll say here. What's her name? Veronica. No, not Veronica. Serena. That's right. Serena's skill tree is garbage. And I mean, like, Veronica's skill tree also was not great. And what's his name? Sylvanor's skill tree is also garbage. And Jade's skill tree, her skill tree is good. But, like, also, Hendrik? I shouldn't say that. Spoilers. Hendrik. His skill tree is also garbage. Like, so I don't like how their skill trees seem to not have enough push. Like I already filled him up on swords, and like I don't know what else to do. I filled up his swords. I filled up his heroism. I have plenty of levels to go, plenty of skill points, nothing to do with them because he's not using axes, he's not using shields. What does that matter? Same thing with Serena. I got her wand all the way up. I also got her heavy wand all the way up. I also got her harp all the way up. Like she doesn't need all these skills, but I have nowhere else to put these points. And then Sylvanor, same thing. Like I gave him swords, I gave him dual wield, I gave him his little like dancing things. They're all full because I have nothing else to do with these points anymore, and he still has plenty of points to get, but I have nowhere to put them because I'm not going to give him knives, I'm not going to give him whips. Like the skill trees kind of bother me in that manner. They don't seem like they have enough. I don't like I fill them up too fast, and I have nothing else to do with them, and they don't really have a big push at the end. But they're still cool. I still appreciate them. But anyway. And obviously, the game wants you to fill them up completely by the end, so I get that. But anyway, so the point of the matter is, the game is really good. I really enjoy how it has a left-handed mode, or has like a full left-hand mode period, like a one-handed left-hand mode. Like I could hold my phone in one hand, and I could hold the controller in my left hand and play the entire game with just my left hand. I love that. It's so cool. And I like doing that for other chores I could do around the house. I could just hold something in my right hand, do the chore, and then just hold the game in my left hand and do the game. It's awesome. It's such an awesome feature. I wish every game had this, or at least every JRPG. And then also again, like auto combat. Put those two things together, and I literally can just play the game without playing the game. I really enjoy that. Now, don't get me wrong, I still play the game when it counts. But like when I'm grinding for like 3 hours, that's awesome to be able to just put it on one hand and just like let the game auto battle, and just grind. Such a nice feature. Such a nice feature. And obviously the story is nice. It's quirky, it's silly, it's fun. I've enjoyed it. It doesn't have terribly giant stakes. I mean, okay, yes, it does. It's JRPG. We're fighting an evil god and saving the world. It's JRPG. But anyway, yes, the story is good. It's classic JRPG. There's nothing crazy about it. I mean, I haven't gotten to this crazy turning point everybody's talking about. But yeah, it's a good JRPG. It's really standard, really good. It's really good standard. Like it sets the standard in my opinion. Like it's a good fantasy JRPG. I've had a lot of fun with it, obviously, and I would say that. Oh, and I love the puns. I just love the puns. The puns are amazing. I can't get enough of it. What is this little pig that can cast magic? It's a ham sandwich. I love it. Whoever was in that room looking at the bestiary going like, I'm going to give all these monsters the most hilarious punny names. I see you, I respect you, and I love you. I I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Please never stop. It's beautiful and I love it. Now I know that all the games do this. Like I said, when I first saw the one a long time ago, that was one of the reasons I didn't like it was because it was so punny and so silly. I've realized I enjoy puns, so yes, I love it. But there's not much else for me to say about this game. I really enjoy it. I love it. Obviously, it's a JRPG. I don't think my opinion is ever going to change about this. So I'll see you later when I beat it, and I have a full review of it, and we'll see just how much I really enjoyed it, and we'll see, since I'm changing up to do pros and cons, we'll see if there are actually any cons, because right now all I really see are pros. I love this game. So we'll check back later when I beat it. See you then.
Well, that was my raw impression. So, what do you think? Am I wrong about the game? Am I right about the game? Do you think I'll change after my review, after I finish the game? Let's see. But either way, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to stick around. Doesn't matter. I'll be here next time with another raw impression and another time with another raw review. So, I'll see you later, and let's just keep doing it raw, baby.